What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a video that I never thought would actually see the light of day. This is a video that was originally intended to go out about 2.5 weeks ago-ish now, but basically team of the season hit, and we all know when that happens that everything else goes on the back burner, and that's exactly what happened with this. I didn't think it would ever come out because of the team of the season going on for the next few weeks, but I thought, you know what, screw that, we're going to put it out today. It's a video that I was really happy with when I'd finished it. And I thought, you know, let's just put it out there. It's basically, if you all remember back about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago maybe, I did a video, Potential Legends on FIFA 16 with a cool layout with the card, footage of the players, all that kind of good stuff. And the response on that was fantastic. People wanted to see more of the same kind of thing. So I thought to myself, you know what, we'll do it with some transfers that could potentially happening this season with the Premier League. Have a look at what their cards could look like, the teams that they're going to, the stats, all that kind of stuff, and the footage of the players. So we've basically got 4 players that we're going to be looking at. Some are more heavily linked, ones even now actually happened, than others. Some are sort of like, probably not going to happen, but you never know. It would be really cool if they did. But nevertheless, I hope you all enjoy the video. If you do, be absolutely superb if you throw a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and also comment down below letting me know if you want to see this sort of more of this kind of thing, but with maybe more legends, different leagues with transfers, because this is purely Premier League based and all that kind of stuff. Let me know what you want to see down in the comments down below, and I will be more than happy to do it, because I really enjoyed this kind of video, putting it all together, researching it all. It's quite cool. But anyway, without any further ado, let's get into the first person, and that is going to be Rafael Varane. Currently playing for Real Madrid, as we all know, but he's really, I was going to say heavily linked. He's not heavily linked. It's a pretty mild link, to be honest, to Chelsea. He's had an absolutely superb year with Real Madrid again. He played 38 games, which at his age is fantastic in that kind of club. He got 2 goals, no assists, but he is, of course, a centre-back. If he was to be priced away from Real Madrid, the rumours are that it cost him about 35 million, which is no laughing matter. But then again, for a player with so much potential that looks so good at such a young age, I don't know, I still think that's a pretty good deal myself. He's 21 currently, he might be 22 now. I'd like to say this was put together a few weeks ago now, I'm not sure. But this is what I think his card would look like if he was to move to Chelsea, and probably even if he stays at Real Madrid, I think this is what his card could look like. 83 overall, 84 pace, I think that's what's most underestimated on his current card. 65 dribbling, 45 shooting, 85 defending, and 79 physical with 63 passing. He currently has a 2-star skill moveset and 3-star skill moves. I think that would probably stay the same. And I think this would not only be a fantastic signing for Chelsea, because, you know, John Terry had a fantastic season, maybe some would argue his best ever, but I still think he will need replacing in the long run, and what better player than Varane to do it. But the next player we're going to look at now is Paul Pogba. He currently plays for Juventus, as we all know, and he's pretty strongly linked with Man City at the moment. He's had another good season with Juventus, and the backstory with him, if you don't know, is that he played for United as a youngster, wanted a chance in the first team, wasn't given enough of a chance in his opinion, so moved to Juventus on a free. And it's crazy to now think that if we were to tempt him away, I say we because I'm a Man City fan, it would cost us around £70 million, which is crazy. This season for Juventus, 33 games, 10 goals and 5 assists. His card, I think, would go up again just because of how good a season he's had. Perhaps to an 85, but I'll come for an 86. 79 pace, 87 dribbling, 85 shooting, 76 defending, 83 physical, and that huge 83 passing, and that huge 90 physical. I apologise there, a bit of rambling and mumbling going on. He's 22 years old, as we all know, really young, fantastic talent, 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, and I would absolutely love to see him at Man City as a fan. I mean, Yaya Toure was meant to be leaving, and it's saying now that apparently he could be staying, but if he was to go, and even if he wasn't, actually I'd love to see Pogba there. I think he'd be a fantastic replacement and a fantastic addition to the team. But the next player that we're going to be looking at now is going to be Memphis Depay. A player, like I say, he's now finished his deal. It's been confirmed he is going to be moving to Man United. He's passed his medical. It just needs to be signed on the dotted line when the transfer window opens. Dutch talent, really young. And when you look at the season he's had for PSV, 36 games, 25 goals and 5 assists, and they got him for around 25 to 30 million, I think it was, which is an absolute steal when you think that he's putting in those kind of numbers at such a young age. He's got the 5-star skill moves, which would be fantastic to see in the Premier League. Forgive me there, my phone's vibrating. He's got the 2-star weak foot, and his card would be upgraded a little bit more, purely because he's moving to Man United as well. I think that always, when a player moves from a smaller team to a bigger team, I think the card is always more likely to get upgraded a bit more. So I've made him an 81 overall, 91 pace, 87 dribbling, 78 shooting, 76 physical, 75 passing and 28 defending. He's the kind of player, going to Man United, I'm not very happy that he's going there because he looks like such a beast, but at the same time I'm quite pleased to see a 5-star skiller coming to the Premier League, because I do like the skill moves on FIFA, and it'd be great to see another one in the league. But the final one that we're going to be looking at is perhaps the most tedious one. It was sort of spoke about a little bit, but then it went away quite quickly. Whether it'll happen or not, I do not know. But that is Zlatan Ibrahimovic moving from PSG to Arsenal. Arsenal do need a striker, in my opinion, and it would be fantastic for them to bring in a big name. From a personal point of view, I'm a huge fan of Ibra. I would absolutely love to see him play him in the Premier League, even if it wasn't for Man City. And the thing is, will Arsenal pay 25 million for a 33-year-old, and would he want to leave in the first place? This season for PSG, he's played 30 games, 29 goals and 6 assists, which at the age of 33 is outstanding. And for that reason, I don't think you can lower his card anymore. I mean, usually, when a player hits around 30 to 32, the card starts to drop, but that is just not happening with Ibra because he's still pulling out the big stuff, even at his old age now. I say old age, he's not old, is he really? He's just older as a footballer, but 74 pace, 86 dribbling, 92 shooting, 87 physical and 81 passing with 34 defending. I've lowered his pace slightly to reflect the fact that he's a year older, but to compensate for that I have upped his shooting. And like I say, I would just absolutely love to see him in the Premier League. I think it'd be a fantastic addition. He's played in a lot of places and not yet played in the Premier League, and like I say, it would be an absolute joy for me personally. But they're the 4 transfers that we're going to be looking at for this video. Like I say, if you want to see more of the same kind of thing, let me know who you'd like to see down in the comments below, what kind of leagues, or if you want to see more legends, that kind of thing. You let me know, and I will be more than happy to do it for you. Like I say, I really enjoy doing this type of video. It'd be fantastic if you throw a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe if you're new, and I will speak to you all in tomorrow's video, which is going to be a Premier League squad builder featuring some pretty cool cards. So I'll speak to you there. Ninja out.